Russia economy is booming following Putin's ban of Rothschild's banks. The Russian economy is now booming due to Vladimir Putin's expulsion of Rothschild banks in Russia, according to reports. Russia has reduced foreign debt by 75%, making them the sixth largest economy in the world by purchasing power parity, PPP, with a $4 trillion GDP. RT reports, back in 1999, the Russian economy by PPP was worth only $620 billion. So in the last 18 years, Russian economic output at these terms has increased by 600%. Inflation rates have decreased from 36.5% to 2.5% by the end of 2007. The total value of assets of the Russian banking system has risen 24-fold to $1.43 trillion. Capitalization of the Russian stock market has grown more than 15-fold to $621 billion. Public debt and foreign reserves. When Putin was elected in 2000, Russia had just $12 billion in reserves, accompanied by a public debt which was almost equal to the country's economic output at 92.1%. Things have changed markedly in 18 years, as Russia's public debt is now shrunk to 17.4% of the GDP, and reserves have increased to $356 billion. Low debt and growing reserves helped the country to live through the economic crisis of 2008 and the recession of 2014 to 16, caused by the fall in oil prices and Western sanctions. Russian gold reserves have increased by more than 500% since the year 2000, when Putin took over. The Central Bank of Russia, CBR, added 9.3 tons of gold to its reserves in December, bringing the total yearly holdings to a record 1,838.211 tons, worth over $76 billion in monetary terms, in dollars. The World Gold Council shows that Russia is the largest buyer of gold and is the world's third biggest producer of gold, with the central bank purchasing from domestic miners through commercial banks. Agriculture. While the Russian economy remains dominated by oil and gas reserves, its agricultural sector has boomed in recent years. Russian farmers produced the largest ever crop in the 2017 agricultural year, breaking a 40-year Soviet record and harvesting more than 130 million tons. In 2016, Russia became the world's leader in wheat exports. Since the year 2000, the Russian share of the world wheat market has quadrupled from 4 to 16%. Although agriculture still remains far behind the energy sector, it surpassed arms sales and became the country's second largest export. Russia started exporting grain in the year 2002, selling a little over 7 million tons. In 2017, Russia wanted to sell 45 million tons, an increase of more than 600%. This is by Sean Adeltabatabai on your Newswire.